2022. We're going to start out with a prayer from Reverend Tony Van from First United Methodist Church, followed by the pledge. We have a couple of students from Alaska School. If you guys would like to come forward, we have Clay Moses and Hayden Ivy. Please stand.
Let us pray. Dear God, your scriptures tell us that long ago in a small town known as Bethlehem, when the sun set, there was a birth. It seemed insignificant from a young lady and a gentleman. No one probably knew of them until today. We know that from small towns, great things spring. We may be just a small town here in Fayetteville, Tennessee, but we know greatness can spring from this place, as it has in the past. We have a rich history of those who have made a difference, and not only our town, but and not only our state, but also in our nation and in our world. Greatness has come from Fayetteville, Tennessee, and we expect the same from this moment on too. We pray that you would help us use our strengths in a positive way to make our community a better place. We pray that when we find and be self-aware of our weaknesses, that we would lean on those that have strengths where we're weak, so that together we may build a community of unity that focuses on our strengths to bring positive change for our community. Although others may view it as small, it is not small in your eyes, because it is filled with people that you call your children, and each and every one of us is important and valued, dearly and eternally loved in your eyes. Guide the decisions of the mayor and the board of aldermen as they move our city into the future with their strengths in a positive way. And we will give you all the glory. This we pray. In Jesus' name, amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I would like to ask the board for the adoption of the agenda. If you had time to look at the agenda, are there any additions or deletions? Okay, so this is the agenda for December the 13th. Also on your minutes, you have on your iPads the regular meeting minutes for November the 8th. Are there any corrections or deletions? If not, these will stand as recorded. There was an organizational meeting on November the 30th. Have you had time to look at the minutes, and are there any changes? If not, that will go into record. Item number 6, tonight we're here to introduce some oath of offices. First, we're going to start out with the City Administrator, Kevin Owens, and then we'll go into our Police Chief, Barry Pendergraft, and our Finance Director, Jamie Owens. You can stand here and face the audience. I
Kevin Lamone Owens,
do solemnly swear that I will honestly
do solemnly swear that I will honestly
and faithfully discharge the duties of the office for the City of Fayetteville, Tennessee,
and faithfully discharge the duties of the office for the City of Fayetteville, Tennessee,
to which I have been appointed, and which I am about to assume, without partiality, favor, or affection, and that I will uphold the constitutions of the State of Tennessee and the United States of America, and the charter and ordinances of the city of Fayetteville.
and the charter and ordinance of the city of Fayetteville.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you. I have Jamie Owens and Chief Pendergraft. Stand here, face the audience. Just put in your name and just state your name. I do solemnly swear that I will honestly and faithfully
Do solemnly swear that I will honestly and faithfully
discharge the duties of the office
discharge the duties of the office
for the city of Fayetteville, Tennessee,
of the city of Fayetteville, Tennessee,
to which I have been appointed
to which I have been appointed
and which I am about to assume,
and am about to assume,
without partiality, favor, or affection,
without partiality, favor, or affection,
and that I will uphold the constitutions
and that I will uphold the Constitution
of the state of Tennessee and the United States of America,
of the state of Tennessee and the United States of America,
and the charter and ordinances of the city of Fayetteville.
and the charter and ordinances of the city of Fayetteville.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Welcome. Okay, and tonight we have 4 police officers that are going to take the oath of office. Preston Cantrell, Bailey Cowan, Jeremy Miller, and Nathan Zerlong. Guys, if y'all just come around a little bit and face the audience, so they can all see your smiling faces. Okay, and then if you will, you can raise your right hand and state your name when it says state your name. I do solemnly swear or affirm
Do solemnly swear or affirm
that I am duly qualified,
that I am duly qualified,
according to the Constitution and the laws of the state,
according to the Constitution and laws of the state,
to exercise the duties of the office
to exercise the duties of the office
to which I have been appointed,
to which I have been appointed,
and that I will do my best of my ability,
and I will do my best of my ability
discharge the duties thereof,
to discharge the duties thereof,
and preserve, protect, and defend the constitutions
to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution
of the state of Tennessee and the United States of America.
of the state of Tennessee and the United States of America.
I further swear or affirm that I will enforce
I further swear and affirm that I will enforce
the ordinances of the city of Fayetteville
the ordinances of the city of Fayetteville
and the laws of the state of Tennessee.
and the laws of the state of Tennessee,
I protect the life and property of its citizens,
protect the life and property of the citizens,
that I will diligently seek to detect crime
that I will diligently seek to protect crime,
and to apprehend perpetrators of crime,
and apprehend perpetrators of crime,
that I will ever be mindful of the trust that has been placed in me
and I will ever be mindful of the trust that has been placed in me
by the citizens of the city of Fayetteville,
by the citizens of the city of Fayetteville,
and will make every effort to live up to that trust.
and will make every effort to live up to that trust.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, glad to have you. Thank you so much. Do some pictures, please. Gentleman back there, and he's gonna get some pictures with y'all, with the chief. Thank you. Thank you so much, officers, and we're welcome aboard. We're glad to have you. Now we go into our reports for tonight. We have with us tonight the Fayetteville Lincoln County Chamber of Commerce Director, Carolyn Denton. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for allowing me to be here on behalf of the Chamber. And I would also like to start out by congratulating Mayor Hartman. We are looking forward to working with you as well as Alderman Painter, Alderman Small, congratulations, and Alderman Alder. And we're excited to be working with Alderman Allen as our ex officio, and we thank, I'm going to mention everybody, we thank Alderman Alder for your service to the Chamber since December of 2018. I look back to see how long you've been on, so thank you so much for all your support. Tonight, I'd like to take the opportunity to thank all the many volunteers that helped to make the 30th annual Hoster Christmas Past a success for our community. There were, when you think about it, hundreds of people that gave their time to work on events or had vendor booths. Over 30 nonprofits benefited from Hoster Christmas Past this year, and we're hearing good things from our merchants that they did well over the weekend. Sometimes the cold temperatures keep people in the stores a little bit longer, so we did have some cold temperatures, so it did feel like Christmas. And we appreciate all of our generous sponsors. We wouldn't have been able to have had the festival without all of our sponsors. And also, our oversight committee, we work about 10 months out of the year on the festival. And I wanted to thank those folks, our partner organization, Amy Bird and Jason Nix from Fayetteville Main Street, Christy Gentry, who coordinates between the festival and the city, and she has a long list of other things that she does to help with host. Jennifer Swindle, who is our sponsorship chair, Carol Foster is the events chair, and Kobe Templeton, our public safety chair. And then we have a few subcommittees that I'd like to mention too. Anna Margaret O'Connor was our vendor chair. Sandra Arnold is the music on the bandstand chair. And Caitlin Allen did a great job with the cemetery stroll, and Caitlin Burton with the luminaries this year. And we had help from all of the city departments. We appreciate the city government for being a sponsor, but we also want to thank the police department, the fire department, Parks and Rec, and the street department. Everybody really pitched in, and this is truly a community event. So we do appreciate everyone's participation and look forward to planning another successful one for next year. And then I wanted to just briefly give you an update. Our windows are in, so we're excited about that, and those will begin to be installed as weather permits. So we appreciate your help with that. And then also, please mark your calendar for Local Government Day. That will be on February the 9th, and we do hope that all of you will be able to participate. We'll be getting more information. We had an organizational meeting this morning, but we'll be getting you more information about the timing. But we anticipate the city's portion to be that morning, as we have done in the past. And then also, please put on your calendar March the 29th. That will be Hamburger Day on the Hill. So we've already begun planning for that, and hope that all of you will be able to join us for that as well in Nashville. So other than that, I just like to wish you all a Merry Christmas. You may have some questions.
Thank you, Ms. Dan.
Thank you. Any questions? Thank you. Thank you. Next up, we have the Fayetteville City Schools Director of Schools, Mr. Bill Hopkins.
Thank you, Mayor. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to Alderman Danny Bryant for serving as our school board liaison. It's been a pleasure to work with you, and we're excited about Mr. Jeff Alder as our new liaison, and we're looking forward to working with you also. And Mr. Bryant, we do have a small token, gift for you. It's just not here. You know how supply chain is, so we'll get that to you when we get a chance. As always, in keeping with what I've done in the past, I have some students that are going to do my report for me. So at this time, I would like for you to welcome our student body president, Mr. Vincent Buchanan, and our 2022 creative writing winner, Sierra Aguila.
Vincent, they want you to keep that 20 minutes.
I'll do it at 5. Good evening, everyone. My name is Vince Buchanan. I'm the student body president, but tonight I'll be representing the Beta Club as the Beta Club president. I'm going to give you a little background tonight on what we do, how we operate, and what the daily basis of the Beta Club looks like. So a little background information. We follow 4 pillars: achievement, character, humility, and service. This is how we represent our club, and we want that to be represented throughout the city of Fayetteville. To be inducted as a member of the Beta Club, you have to have at least a GPA of 3.5 or higher and take at least 1 honors class. All students are inducted at the end of their freshman year if they are invited. Currently, we hold 95 students in the Beta Club, and I'm going to give you a little background on our leadership roles. Everyone has a leadership role at Beta Club at our school. I'm the president. My job is to give communications, send emails, come to meetings like this. My vice president, Isabella Martin, she tracks all our data, service hours, anything that comes in and out of Beta. My secretary, Kinsley Bryan, she's in charge of keeping my notes for me and making sure my ducks are in a row because the Lord knows that I'm stressed out 24/7. My treasurer, Maria Fulton, she manages all my money and all the money that comes into Beta Club. This year, we competed at the 2022 National Beta Club Convention here in Tennessee. We had 5 different teams attend the convention: engineering team, visual arts team, book battle team, academic team, spelling bee team, and creative writing team. I'm going to let Sierra Will tell you about what she did and what Beta Club Convention meant to her.
Hello all. Yes, my name is Sierra Arguello. I have been in the FHS Beta Club since my sophomore year. In my freshman year, because of COVID, we cannot be inducted. However, I was inducted the following year. This year, I competed in 2 different academic Beta competitions. I competed in the book battle and in the creative writing division 2. How creative writing works is there's 2 divisions. Division 1 is all freshmen and sophomores in the state of Tennessee. Division 2 is all juniors and seniors in the state of Tennessee. I am shocked to tell you guys that I won first place champion in the Division 2 across the state. I signed up to compete not because in hopes of winning, but in hopes of just broadening my aspects in school. I wanted the experience for firsthand, and I got more than I asked for. It was a 90-minute competition. You had to write at least 200 words, no more than 500. You are allowed a dictionary, thesaurus, but no other pre-written material. Winning that competition made me feel proud of not just for myself, but for Fayetteville High School. We are a small town in southern Tennessee, and our name is not heard across the state. However, winning that not just brings recognition for myself, but for Fayetteville High School and for Fayetteville, Tennessee. I am very honored to win, and I can't wait to pursue writing in college. This just pushed me further into accomplishing my dreams, and I am very grateful for the Beta Club, for every member, for our leadership roles, and for Lisa Van Ash, who is our sponsor at FHS Beta Club. Thank you all, and I hope you all have a pleasant day. Merry Christmas.
Thank you again for that, Sierra. I'm going to explain to everyone how our community service hours work. So as you all know, our Beta Club, our club is based on community service. We do services such as senior citizen volunteering, which 7 students, include myself, did today. We made food for the senior citizens, we refilled drinks, and then just attended to them in any way possible. We also have students who donate blood throughout the fall and spring blood drive. Those are also other ways to earn Beta hours. Between 95 students at our club, we currently hold 1,025 service hours. As of right now, our top 10 students with the most service hours in this order from 1 to 10, myself, Vincent Buchanan, Sierra Arguello, Alexis Armas, Brayla Hockett, Erica Cox, Javon Fox, Grace Uriostegui, Maria Fulton, Ryan Thomas, and Cassie Tito. And community service hours, they're not just anything. We don't want students using community service hours as homework, picking up trash. Those are easy things. We want it to be more of a complex situations. And some examples of that are school services. We have students who manage volleyball teams, soccer teams, football teams, We have students who go to our school on Saturday. They may clean up the school when they're supervised or clean up the football stadium. Community service hours, we have students who camp counsel throughout the summer or to their churches, nonprofit organizations, and those are just some examples of school services and community services. With Sierra's win this year, being the Creative Writer winner in the state of Tennessee, we now achieve 10 plaques, 2 district awards, a merit award, and a Blue Ribbon Certificate of Achievement award. Over the past 5 years, Sierra has been the first person to win first place, so that's a big achievement on her part. And earlier this year, we had our 2022 Beta induction ceremony, where I was inducted in as the president, and we inducted over 36 students into our Beta Club this year. And as for that, once again, my name is Vince Buchanan, I'm the student body president, and thank you.
Anyone have any questions of the students or comments?
I just want to say, with your presentation, you're talking, man, you have got a long future ahead of you in leadership. You are absolutely a great speaker, and I can just tell you're an all-out great student and a great person. Sierra, my wife has the exact same shirt, so I know great minds think alike. Yeah, there you go. So, hey, hats off to you guys, and I look forward to seeing your future of what you're going to do for not only the city of Bethel, but for the state and for America. Because y'all are awesome. Congratulations on everything.
I want to take his job.
Well, yeah, they will accept my resignation next month.
Thank you, guys. And last but not least, we have Huntsville Hospital, Lincoln County Health Systems, Chief Operating Officer, Mary Beth Sills.
Bill Hopkins told me good luck because no one wants to follow Vincent, right? Thank you so much for having me. So the purpose of my visit today, and thank you, Ms. Pam, for setting this up, is I'd like to come now once a year just to kind of give you like a state of the state to let you know how we are. I'll be doing this for the city and the county because we are a community hospital, a community system, and we serve everyone here, and I think you all deserve that. And let me say to you all and to the folks in the audience, good things are happening with the health system in Fayetteville, Tennessee. And if you don't know that yet, I hope you know that after I finish, which is some of the things that I want to tell you about. So just a quick recap. Huntsville Hospital, the Lincoln Health System aligned with Huntsville Hospital on July 1st. A 40-year lease that we've entered into now with Huntsville Hospital. So at least for all of us in the room, for the next 40 years, we're secured, we have health care. We'll let somebody else worry about it after 40 years, okay? But things are going really well. That's Lincoln Medical Center, Donaldson Care Center, the Patrick Rehab and Wellness Center, our EMS service, and home health and hospice. And I just want to let you know about a few things that are going on. Right now, as we stand today, we have 404 employees in our entire system. When we aligned with Huntsville as of July 1st, we had about 80 open positions in our entire system, if you can believe that. I think many of you in the room would agree with me that staffing has been a situation. It's been something that's been hard to deal with, right? All across the board, no matter the modality that we work in. Since July 1st, we've captured about 30 of those positions. So we're down to about 50 open positions right now in the system, and we're feeling really good about that. So hoping to move forward. We've successfully fully staffed right now our home health and hospice, our EMS service. Really happy to be able to offer a 24/72 service right now in the community. So right now, about 24 hours a day, we're running at least 3 ambulances in the community. Some days 4. Our pipe dream is to be able to offer 4 ambulances in this community and open up a 4th station, or a 2nd station, in the community. So that'd be something that we'd want to do on down the road. But our EMS is looking much better. Again, home health and hospice doing really well. Some work to do at the hospital, and we are working really hard on that. We've had some units and things that have been closed down, but at the first of the year, we'll be sitting in a much better position. But just want to give you a few bullet points of some things that you can see coming after the first of the year. We get lots of questions about things that may seem small to others, but are big to other people, right? So signage, when is the signage coming? When are people going to see the HH going up on the, going up around the campuses? And I am happy to say that we've approved all the signage. And hopefully at the first of the year, we're going to be seeing some nice HH signage going up across all of our campuses. I think folks are really going to be excited about that. We'll be putting some digital signage up at the Patrick Rehab and Wellness Center. At the hospital, you'll see that. I think that'll be really exciting. Badges, the employees are excited about having a new badge with the new name that really secures that Lincoln County Health System and that Huntsville Hospital. What's really important to me is that we don't lose the history of the Lincoln County Health System, right? It was around for a really long time, and I think it's important that we secure that. So we're working hard to do that. Taking care of the employees is very important to me. Happy employees make good, safe patients, right? So we give good quality care. So that's something we're working on right now. We're working on becoming a high reliability organization through Huntsville Hospital. Our employees are going through lots of sets of trainings to do that. I hope you've noticed the improvements to our facilities. Everyone, I hope, has noticed the Patrick Rehab and Wellness Center. It got its first coat of paint after 33 years of being standing on the ground. So we've gotten a lot of good feedback about the Patrick. And after the first year, you'll see us go inside. We had new equipment delivered. We're going to pull up the old Lego floor, as people call it, and put down some new flooring. I think you'll be really happy with that. We look forward to what we're going to do to Donaldson Care Center. Many of you in the room probably have loved ones at Donaldson Care Center, and we're going to do some really good work to Donaldson. All of our campuses in the near future will have new paint jobs, lots of good work there. But like I said, we're going to be working hard, though, on our employees, too, making sure that they're trained and they have what they need to take good care of people as well. We're also, we just went through a joint commission survey. Many of you in the healthcare world probably know what that is. They come every 3 years, survey our hospital. Very few findings there. We're really proud of that. I'm glad to have that behind us. I told you about signage, told you about badges, important there. Something I want to mention here as I close is we're really excited about working with students. So people like Vincent and the team there. You know, I think we have to get back there, right? I think we have to go back to the students. We talked about how it's hard to hire and hard to secure employees. So we're going back to the schools. We met with all the schools, and we're opening back up the HOSA program. We're opening back up the job shadowing program, and we're going to have our own student advisory board that starts in January. So I'm really excited about that. And I think we're going to have about 20 kids on that. So if you want to come back to school and be on the student advisory board, we'll welcome that. I'd be remiss if I said, I'm going to age Bill Hopkins. I'm pretty sure that I came at one time and did the pledge. And yeah, I think I did. And I also remember back in the day, I was the videographer at these Alderman meetings with Don Counts at FPU. So let's never forget where we came from. And I'm so blessed to be the president of the system. Thank you. Any questions?
Thank you.
Any questions on the floor?
Mary Beth, taking the realm that you're taking right now, I know Westbury did a lot for the hospital, was a great administrator and a great CEO. You taking the realm and kind of leading it a little bit more forward. That's all for you.
Thank you.
I mean, thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Mary Beth, did I introduce you wrong as chief operating officer? I wasn't sure. Well, I know you came up through the ranks.
Well, I started as the chief operating officer and now the president, but thank you. But, you know, I may be the president, but it's everybody behind me helping get the work done. So thank you so much.
Sure. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I think it's a very exciting time to be in Fayetteville, Tennessee with the speakers that we've just heard from. There's a lot of things going on in our town, and I appreciate you guys coming and sharing with the community so they can see what's happening out there. So that's very exciting. We'll move on to our standing committee reports. Fire Department, Chief Kimber.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Board of Aldermen. Chief Kimbrell is out on training, and so I'm not sure whether he will be back in time, so I will give his report for the month month of November, he had a total, the fire department has a total of 105 calls with 4 fires and 78 EMS runs. So that is, the fire department's report for the month of November.
Thank you very much. Police Department, Chief Pendergrass.
Thank you, Mayor. This reported period, we had 1,277 calls for service. We made 46 arrests, issued 69 citations, 41 in citations. We had 31 traffic accidents. 6 of those were with authorities.
Did you report it? Thank you. Finance Department, Danielle.
For the current month, for local sales tax, we brought in $291,525. Year over year, we have an increase of $117,902. We're currently at 37.02% of our $3.2 million budget for local sales tax. For our occupancy tax, the current month is $27,743. Again, year over year, we are seeing an increase of $16,806, and we're at 52.49% of our $160,000 budget for occupancy tax.
Any questions? Thank you. Recreation Department.
Good evening. Our electrical work at John Davidson Park is on hold right now. We're waiting on materials. They should be in with the southern end on February, and in May, we will be looking to complete the work in the northern end. The bathroom work over at S.J. King Park was completed yesterday. Lee Building parking lot update. Mr. Owens, myself, and Mr. Plunkett are looking to put down tiles and opening up the fence so we can get that work over there completed. Our Christmas parade and Bright Lights Festival was a success. I'd like to thank fire, police, streets, and my guys out at the rec department for making this thing work. And I thank everyone who was involved with that, even Mr. Vincent and his crew. I think he's gone now. He was our elves for the parade, and we would like to thank those guys for helping us out. Our coordinator update, we have hired one. It's Ms. Carla Brown, and she was hired 2 weeks ago. Our tables and chairs update, we have bought 25 tables. We have gotten those completed, 100 chairs. We're looking to purchase 100 more chairs, and we will have that task completed. Our Stonebridge lighting update, we are holding it off pending budget reasons, and hopefully we can get that situated and have it taken care of. Our pool paving update, we're waiting on better weather. Hopefully in early spring, we can get that completed. And that is my report.
Thank you. Any questions? Okay, we'll move on to the Public Works Department. Eddie Plunkett.
Thank you, Mayor. Month of November, we had 246 ton of trash, 99 ton of brush, 128 ton of leaves. The North Street project is complete. The Shelby Highway project is complete. We still have openings at the street department. We will be closed the 23rd and 26th. The 26th trash will be picked up. Oh, we got there wrong. 25th. And on Tuesday, the 26th, we'll pick up Monday's trash. We will be closed January 2nd on Monday. We will pick up Monday's trash on Tuesday. That's my report, Mayor.
Thank you. Any questions of the Public Works? Moving on to planning and codes.
Good afternoon again. Chrissy is out sick, so I'm going to give her, of course, a couple of highlights that she asked me to bring to the board and the public. She did have for the month of November 16 permits issued, and they came out to be valued at a total of $489,000. She issued $3,083 in total permit fees. She also wanted me to highlight the November 17th contractor forum, which I had the opportunity to attend as well as you, Mayor. and it was very well, attended, very well received. And she also wanted me to mention that Jack Williams has passed his commercial plumbing examination, so we do want to congratulate Jack. And in the planning commission, she said there was 3 items approved by the commission, during the month of November. There was Cavell LLC, gas station and retail development site plan, Kent, for renovation site and construction plan, and Rose Walter site construction plan. So the next, planning commission meeting will be January 24th. They will not meet in the month of December. That concludes our report.
Thank you. And now for the city administrator's report.
It's me again, so. So for
You wear many hats.
you have my November, report, but we want to look at what's going to happen in the month of, December. We are working on the ADA plan. I had a chance to have a brief conversation with FPU. We have already started, with some of the implementation from the ADA, and, staff is also working, to do an implementation plan. So you will hear more from us on that. I do want to highlight that last month, the chief and the police department hosted a very, informative, community meeting in the neighborhood. So we're working to do more community engagement with the citizens around the police department. So that will be coming up, as well as we have had a stakeholder meeting with Camp Blunt. So we're working on that, and that also is going to be, some activities before your next board meeting. And finally, I have an item on the agenda tonight with the Humane Society and Animal Control. We found some very needed, repairs, and the county is doing their due process as well as the city, but these are some things that we're gonna have to address within the next 30 days to make sure that building is secure and safe. And unless there's any questions, that's my report.
Any questions? We have no unfinished business, so we're going to move on to new business. Item A, this is Resolution 2022-16. This is the Governor's Violent Crime Intervention Fund Grant. Commander Templeton presented before several of the committees a very informative description of this grant and what it's all about with the intent to apply. And so this is tonight for us to consider and to go ahead and vote on this to apply for this grant. Do I have a motion?
A motion.
Second?
Second.
Any discussion? I would say that this is a non-matching grant, is that right, Chief? And
It's both.
it's both, okay.
It is a non-matching grant.
Okay.
Both grants.
Both grants, that's right. There's 2 grants in this that we'll be applying for. One will be a single use, and then the other one will be with another agency that they're going to be working together to fight crime in our community. So we're really excited about this, and it's basically, free money because it's a non-matching grant. Any other discussion?
When they do that.
Oh, there we go. Can we call the roll, please?
Mr. Oliver? Mr. Bryant? Mr. Martinez? Mr. Painter? Ms. Small?
Aye. Motion passes. Item B, this is the Independence Day fireworks celebration. This is just a reallocation of the additional funds. This is a contract with Pyro Shows. This was, first came in at $28,000, and due to costs going up like it has everywhere, it's an additional $2,500, which will bring the total contract for the 4th of July show to $30,500. I'm excited to say that we finally got our 4th of July celebration, at least in the month of July. So July the 1st, it's going to be a great time. So do I have a motion to accept this contract?
Motion to approve. Second.
Second by Jacob Painter. Any discussion? Can we call roll, please?
Mr. Bryant?
Aye.
Mr. Martinez?
Aye.
Mr. Painter?
Aye.
Ms. Small?
Aye.
Mr. Oliver?
Motion passes. Item number 6, this is, C, it's the ADA repairs for the S.J. King Park. This is also a reallocation of the cost. Brian Carter mentioned that in his report. There was some damage done to the bathrooms at S.J. King Park. It was paid for by insurance. But while they were there, they wanted to go ahead and do some ADA upgrades. We can check that off of our master list for the ADA and get it all done at one time. It would save on cost rather than having to come back at a later time. The total cost on this ADA work is $1,620. Do I have a motion?
Motion to second.
Second by Alderman Bryant. Any discussion? Can we call roll, please?
Mr. Bryant?
Aye.
Mr. Martinez?
Aye.
Mr. Painter?
Aye.
Ms. Small?
Aye.
Mr. Oliver?
Motion passes. Item D, this is the City of Fayetteville billboard contract. This is the billboard that we have out on Interstate 65. It's up for renewal. This contract, it would be $425 a month. This has gone up 6%, which is normal in this day and time for this to go up a little bit. It went from $400 to $425 a month. The change or the impact in this current year's budget will be $150 for the last quarter. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Alderman Martinez, second. Any discussion? Can we call the roll, please?
Mr. Martinez?
Aye.
Mr. Painter?
Aye.
Ms. Small?
Aye.
Mr. Oliver?
Aye.
Mr. Bryant?
Aye.
Motion passes. Okay, we're moving on to item E. Item E is also a billboard contract. This is with the City of Fayetteville, and we partner with the Chamber of Commerce. This is going from $296.50 per month to $314.50 a month. This is a 6% increase also. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second. Any discussion? Pam, call roll.
Mr. Painter?
Aye.
Ms. Small?
Aye.
Mr. Oliver?
Aye.
Mr. Bryant?
Aye.
Mr. Martinez?
Aye.
Motion passes. Item F, this is a proposed lighting for the square. This year's leadership class has named their project, and they want to do the lights around the square. Mr. Hopkins is the president this year, so we can blame him. But they have provided us with 6 diagrams in their package. And what they want to do is use the string lights. The lights will go from the perimeter of the square to the courthouse and then around the square. What they're asking from the City of Fayetteville is for the utility cost and also the bulbs. They are using the LED bulbs, and they have usually a lifespan of 5 years. So as these lights start to go out, it's just replacing the bulbs. That's what they're asking from the city. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Second. Any discussion?
I have one comment. It's my understanding that FPU is going to install all this. Federal Public Utilities is going to install it.
That's correct.
No cost.
And I talked to Fred, and I let Mr. Hopkins know, he wants to get back with them, make sure he wants to help every way he can, he wants to know what kind of bulb, make sure it's not too heavy before you buy anything, he just wants to double check with
We're gonna go there,
you.
just to make sure we get the approval before we got that pointed, but he agreed in our meeting to, string everything up and all that kind of stuff. And we've already got approval from the county commission for their part, so we can string it to the, Widows Walk, I think is what they call it.
You may have seen this on the news, some TV shows, Law, Mississippi, a lot of these towns, small towns that have a square, use the string lights to kind of give it ambiance and maybe bring some downtown activity at night. So I think it'd be a very, very pleasing thing to the eye for us to have. We appreciate that. Leadership Lincoln does a lot of great things. Thank you. Do we have a motion? Do we vote this in or we go on discussion, right?
Yes.
Pam, we call the roll, please.
Ms. Moore?
Aye.
Mr. Alder?
Aye.
Mr. Bryant?
Aye.
Mr. Martinez?
Aye.
Mr. Painter?
Aye.
Motion passes. Item G, this is a pass-through for the city of Fayetteville, the school system. This is on their safe room. This is just standard procedure for us to pass this item through. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second. Second, any discussion? Pam, will you call the roll?
Mr. Alder?
Aye.
Mr. Bryant?
Aye.
Mr. Martinez?
Aye.
Mr. Painter?
Aye.
Ms. Moore?
Aye. Motion passes. On to item H. Item H is the ordinance 2022-16 for the city of Fayetteville, the fiscal year 23 budget amendment number 3. What this is, when we got the COVID ARPA funds, the money was put into the general fund. So to keep the bookkeeping correct, we brought it out. Jamie put the money in the grant fund revenues, also the expenses in the grant fund expenses. This kind of cleans up the books. You have to keep grant funds and city funds, very well documented because you could be audited on the grant funds. So this is basically that. Jamie, do you have anything to add to this? Do I have a motion?
Move to approve ordinance 2022-16.
Second.
Any discussion? Pam, can you call the roll?
Mr. Bryant?
Aye.
Mr. Martinez?
Aye.
Mr. Painter?
Aye.
Ms. Moore?
Aye.
Mr. Alder?
Motion passes. On to item I. This is a possibility for a single audit requirement. When you receive funds, grant funds in the excess of $750,000, you are subject to a single audit. So we have received that money with the ARPA funds. We got $1,045,000. On the first check, same thing on the second check, and we have expended a little over $750,000. So we are subject to a single audit. However, Mr. Owens and Jamie Owen has been in contact with the comptroller since it's just barely over the $750,000, maybe a possibility of getting a pass on that. I don't know if there's a certain threshold other than the $750,000. Do they have any leniency in the fund? But in the event they don't, we need to be prepared $5,000 for a single audit. That's about a common cost of what that would like. Do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make that motion to approve not to exceed $5,000.
Second.
Second by Alderman Martinez. Any discussion? Pam, call the roll.
Mr. Bryant?
Aye.
Mr. Martinez?
Aye.
Mr. Painter?
Aye.
Ms. Moore?
Aye.
Mr. Alder?
Motion passes. Moving on to item J. This is resolution 2022-12. This is reallocation of the animal control operation funds. Mr. Owens mentioned this in his report. During the beginning of 2022, we say there was a savings of $18,750 in the animal control budget, and it has been brought to our attention.
We have some critical areas that need to be addressed in the electrical and the plumbing area. So we would take this $18,750. I think the county has approved $20,000. So we would go into there immediately and address this problem to keep it safe for the workers, for the public, and for the animals. Do I have a motion?
I motion.
Second,
Second.
any discussion? Can we call roll?
Mr. Martinez?
Aye.
Mr. Painter?
Aye.
Ms. Moore? Mr. Alder? Mr. Bryant?
Motion passes. Moving on to item K. This is the ARPA fund for employees. Like I said earlier, the city received $2,090,939 in ARPA/COVID funds. And it is a portion in there that is allowable for you to give the employees a one-time payment. With the funds that we receive, we are able to give the employees $500, a one-time fee or payment. Do I have a motion?
Move we approve resolution R 2022-13.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Martinez, a discussion. Can we call the roll?
Mr. Taylor?
Aye.
Ms. Small? Mr. Oliver? Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Martinez?
Motion passes. Item L. Item L is a resolution 2022-14. And what this is for a traffic signal modernization grant. This is a non-matching grant. And this is a grant where we would update and maintenance on our current traffic signals. It might be the crosswalk signals, it could be red lights. This will not include any moving of red lights or moving intersections or anything like that. Strictly upgrades and modernization of what we already have. Do I have a motion to apply?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second by Jacob Painter. Any discussion? Okay, can we call the roll?
Ms. Small?
Aye.
Mr. Oliver?
Aye.
Mr. Brown? Mr. Martinez?
Aye.
Mr. Taylor?
Motion passes. Item M. This is a resolution 2022-15. This is on the Greenway Project Phase 2. This went out to bid. We had 2 bidders. The estimated cost of Phase 2 was roughly $1.5 million. Both bids came in over $3 million. So it's double what the, what am I trying to think? The engineers, what they had estimated it being. So we've got to go back to TDOT. This is a TDOT grant. Go back to TDOT and see what they can do to help us with this grant, because we do not have and can't afford $3.5 million. Jamie Owens and Mr. Owens and myself and Pam was in with us, and we had conversation with Representative Pat Marsh. He is very willing to help us in some way with this grant and to talk to TDOT. I also spoke with Representative Marsh today. He was very hopeful. He did tell us that TDOT, or told me today, TDOT already is working on this. We're not sure how it's going to look, but this resolution gives us permission to go back to TDOT and ask for money. It does not commit us to anything. So do I have a motion to go back to TDOT and discuss?
I move we approve resolution R 2022-15.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Jeff Alder, second. Do I have a discussion? Can we call the roll?
Mr. Oliver?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Martinez?
Aye.
Mr. Taylor?
Aye.
Ms. Small?
Aye. Motion passes. Item N. Item N is our city administrator contract. Mr. Owens came to work for us in March the 16th, 2022. He finished his 6-month probation in September. Due to the upcoming election, the board decided to hold off on a full contract. We entered into an employment agreement, and this is a contract. This is a 2-year contract beginning January the 1st, 2023, and ending December 31st, 2024. Do I have a motion?
I move to approve the city administrator contract.
Second that motion.
Second by Jacob Painter. Any discussion? Can we call the roll?
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Martinez?
Aye.
Mr. Taylor?
Aye.
Ms. Small?
Aye.
Mr. Oliver?
Motion passes. Item O, I, as mayor, would like to appoint Jacob Painter to the Parks and Rec Board. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve. Second.
Any discussion? Can we call the roll?
Mr. Bryant?
Aye.
Mr. Martinez?
Aye.
Mr. Painter?
Aye.
Ms. Small?
Aye.
Mr. Alder?
Motion passes. Item P, this is a parade permit. This came through the police department. This will be for the Martin Luther King Parade event in January the 16th. Do I have a motion?
Move to approve.
Second.
Second by Alderman Martinez. Any discussion? Can we call the roll?
Mr. Martinez?
Aye.
Mr. Painter?
Aye.
Ms. Small?
Aye.
Mr. Alder? Mr. Bryant?
Aye.
Motion passes. Item Q. This also came through the police department. It is a general event permit. This is for the Chocolate Walk on February the 9th. This event is hosted by Main Street. It's pretty much a self-guided tour where the merchants has different types of chocolates in their store. People walk around, go in, shop. It's Main Street's main focus is to get people in the stores and to shop with our local merchants. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Bryant. Any discussion? Can we call the roll?
Mr. Painter?
Aye.
Ms. Small?
Aye.
Mr. Alder? Mr. Bryant?
Aye.
Mr. Martinez?
Aye.
Motion passes. For the next 4 items, that is RST and U, that's service award by our employees. So go down here. Actually, you help me. We have a few awards and recognitions tonight of our employees. We are so glad to have them. Like Mary Beth says, it's hard in this atmosphere to keep good employees, and Fayetteville City does have several good employees, and we would love to keep all of you. So this is your time for recognition. Kobe Templeton. Kobe Templeton for 25 years of service. Thank you. Next, we have Ms. Deidre Baker. She has 20 years of service to the city of Fayetteville. Thank you so much, Deidre. That's your plaque. We have Mark Browning with the city of Fayetteville, 20 years service. Nice. Okay, next we have Amy Fitch, 20 years service. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you'll turn around, Jesse will take the picture. Okay, this plaque is for Tony Kimbrough. He is in training tonight, but this is his 20-year service plaque. Next, we have for 20 years of service, the police department, Scotty Vaughn. Thank you so much. And Jesse, get your picture. Okay. We have Kevin Mickey for 15 years of service. He's not with us tonight, but we want to recognize him. Jamie Simmons for 15 years of service. Melanie Reese. Thank you. 15 years of service with the police department. There you go. Next, we have Ernie Qualls. He has 10 years of service, but he's not able to be with us tonight. Next, we have Johnny Hill, the attorney. Johnny Hill, 10 years service. Thank you. We have Dakota Kent, 5 years of service, Public Works. Thank you so much. Whitney Sitz. Whitney has 5 years service with the Public Works Department. Thank you so much. Maybe you must be doing something right. You've got a lot of employees here. William Rutledge. Thank you so much. About this. Okay. Aaron Vick. Five years of service. This is for retirement, a time to look back with fondness, a time to look forward with anticipation, a time to live each moment to the fullest. Mark Browning. Congratulations, yes. I know you're enjoying it.
I'm enjoying it.
Good. Okay. We also have a retirement gift for Richard Howell, 32 years of service. James Reidner, 33 years of service. Public Works Department, thank you. Thank you so much. Turn on there just to get your photo. The next category is Distinguished Service Awards, and these awards are handed out to the employee. It's voted on by their coworkers. So tonight we have Jack Williams. These are in each department. This is Emergency Communications, Victoria Taylor. Thank you. Thanks for being a leader. Brad Wilson. and I knew your dad back in our Madison County days, so I know you, good job. Jason LaFevers, Police Department. Next, we have Brad Smith from Parks and Recreation. Thank you so much. This award goes to Jamie Simmons, Public Works Department, and if it's my understanding, Jamie has been elected for this award several times. So he's well respected by his coworkers, so that's very exciting. And this award goes to, it's the CMFO, which is Certified Municipal Finance Officer Award, goes to Monica Summers. How bad, how bad. That's it. Okay, that concludes our awards. And we will move to closing comments. We're going to start tonight with Alderman Small.
Just like to congratulate all the service award recipients, and thank you all for your hard work. I want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas as we celebrate the birthday of Christ our Lord and Savior.
Alderman Hayner.
Well, I thank everybody so much for coming out this evening and showing your support for your community, just like we show our support.
Johnny?
recognize.
Yeah. Ma'am, it's not on the agenda. You have to get onto the agenda to speak in a meeting. Contact, okay. City Administrator Kevin Owens will speak with you and get that situated. You have to be on the agenda. That's just the process that we go through. So you have to be on the agenda to be addressed. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So thank you all so much for coming this evening. We really do appreciate it. Thank y'all for showing your support for your community just so much. Thank you.
I'd like to congratulate all the retirees and everybody who's put their years in service. We appreciate you as city employees. The retirees really mean a lot. I know, looking at Mark right now, this smiling face, he really is enjoying retirement, and Richard Howe as well, I'm sure, and Jamie Reiner for Public Works. Thank y'all for everything you've done in Fayetteville City Schools. So thank you for what you're doing. Mr. Hopkins with the kids, you turned out to be good kids. I think one of them running for president for 2024 or 24. But no, you've done some great things out there with the school. And thank you from the hospital as well. Thank you for coming out and speaking to us, because I can't wait to see the letters go up as well. Thank you so much. Thank all the partners.
Thank all of our employees, and rest assured you are appreciated. Sometimes you might wonder about that, but you really are appreciated. Certainly are for me, for sure. Wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Hope everybody has a good, safe Christmas. Thank you.
Congratulations to all those that took oaths tonight, and those that won awards. Just appreciate all of you, and just Merry Christmas to everybody out there.
And I would like to say that Alderman Allen cannot be with us tonight either. I know a lot of people are sick and things are going around, so she did send her condolences to everybody. I just want to say thank you to the young students that come to say the pledge. That was so sweet, and it just shows that we do have great leaders coming up at all ages. Also, the high school students, they just make you feel good that they are taking a role, and they just seem so adult, and they just did a great job. I appreciate that. Thank you to all the employees on receiving your service awards. It means so much when an employer has great employees, and we do appreciate y'all so much. Distinguished Service Award, I know that Monica works very hard to receive that. It required a lot of work. Just want to say happy holidays. Everybody be safe out there. Remember all the departments that might not get off for the holidays. They work, police, fire, street, garbage, all the first responders, all of that. Everybody just be safe and remember the reason for the season. Merry Christmas. Stand adjourned.
That was a long one.